Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the long-term chart of Apple Inc. Now, there are very rare instances when good stocks actually giving some sort of correction or a dip for a considerable amount of time. We have seen this time and time again, but over a period of time, if you are looking at the returns, so for example from the lows of 2003 to the current highs 80,000% or more than 80,000%. I mean, it has 1 2 3 splits, and you can see the kind of dividends this stock has given. So the kind of returns it has generated is phenomenal. But whenever you see some kind of halt or some kind of downside, people have n numbers of permutations and combinations, but it's all boils down to the business and the premium which market gives time and time again. So with this, let's analyze the current trend and what do we have here as far as the trend going forward. Let me tell you, we always look for the long term, and there will be some short term events that are happening, so we are not very much bothered about all those things. Otherwise the market looks horrified. So we can't do business like this, or we can't do trade like this, and if we consider each and everything, and we will say that this is going to happen or that is going to happen. So in the long term things will stabilize, and that's what we are looking as far as the overall trend is concerned. Now look at the current range, and when you are talking about the long term range, as you can see, since 2005. Let me zoom this a bit so that you can get a proper view. Okay, so 1 and 2, and you have 3. Okay, 2019. So this is what we have as far as the downtrend is concerned, because there are 3 touch points, so we can call this line as a trend. And as far as the upside is concerned, we will readjust this a bit, and here we are. Okay, so rather than this, if I may draw a line, that would be better. Okay, connecting all the peaks and the troughs. So this is what we have here as far as the trend that Apple has been following since 2004-2005. Okay, so we are talking about 15-17 years worth of trend. Now if you are looking at this particular trend, what you can see here is this stock is actually trading in between a range. Okay, it's not about upside or downside, it's exactly trading in between a range. So the probability for both the side will be 50-50. But we know one thing, in the long term the trend is not completed yet until and unless it go and test the resistance level, and it will be applicable for the downside as well. So this is what we have here as far as the overall trend or the range is concerned. Okay, let's use this one so that things looks good. Now because the correction has been happening, has already been started, so what we gonna do, in a short term scenario the stock may test $129 on the downside, okay, as your next support. And at times, or if things gone much worse, then be ready for $85 as well. We can't say, but if things looks very bad, and if there is unnecessary volatility which will created by the central bank or any other geopolitical event that we may not know right now, things turns very bad. So these are the two very most important level which you need to look at, and below $85 we are not concerned about taking any further positions for the time being. So $129 is going to be your next support, and $85 is going to be your last support or the stop loss, or in another way we can call these two levels as your better buying zone if you think that this is giving you an opportunity. Now this is about the downside, and as far as the upside is concerned, we have a very simple range because the kind of company it is, I mean, more than $1 trillion market cap. So this can't move like a mid cap or a small cap or a penny stock. The range is going to be very slow, and as you can see, from 2009 to 2012, in 3 years, this has given a 770% of return. But in from 2019 to 2020, or if I extend this to 2022, it has given only 423% of return. So what I am trying to compare is the momentum is intact, but the speed, okay, beg your pardon, the trend is intact, but the speed and the momentum, it will decrease because the company is now becoming bigger and bigger. So it will take time to make 750%. If last time it has taken 3 years, this time it may taken 5 or 7 years, right? So with this backdrop, we have our trend or long-term trend on the upside, and it will be in between $283 and $450. But let us see the stock and where it is going to get or find its best support, from where it will again started moving higher. So here is your trend, and let us see how it will behave. But if you think that it is a good business, obviously you will find this correction as your buying opportunity. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.